mic is on this camera, but the shear pin broke in the auger when I was planting trees yesterday. So I'm just looking for a bolt I can use for a shear pin. I'm with using the bolt man. You got tons of bolts. You don't know where the nuts are, or even if you have one, so you spend 25 minutes or an hour looking. It comes in clutch sometimes. Oh man, what about that? What about that? Let's get out of here. Let's go put in a shear pin, fellas. Let's go put in a shear pin. Hey, we might be back in business, guys. Me and my dad ordered. We ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 12 trees from Tennessee Nursery. I think it's called TN Nursery. It is Tennessee Nursery. I can't remember the exact amount, but I think we ordered like 12 trees. We got 5 persimmon trees, 3 peach trees, and 2 mulberry trees, and then I think 3 apple trees. So I started planting them yesterday and it got dark on me. And about the time that I was getting them planted, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 trees left to plant, and I planted 7 yesterday, and then the shear pin broke on me while I was drilling a couple holes. So that's what we're doing today. Me and old Oliver, wherever he's at, he should be back there somewhere. Alright, we'll set these up here for right now. I think we need 2 apple trees, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are apples. Let's see. Let me stand this. Alright. I think both of these are apple trees. Oh, y'all are in the grass. Welcome back. We'll clean that off on the shirt while Oliver's walking around it. Maybe that's good enough, maybe not. Alright. I know that the shear pin broke in the exact spot that I was about to drill a hole. So I'll set you up over here by this tire. Hopefully you can stay still for a minute. We got 2 apple trees, Gala. These are Gala apple trees. We got 2 more of those to plant. And I think I was going to put them in this row right here. And of course the tree almost knocks down the camera. That's my luck. Alright. So I need 1 here and then 20 foot that way. Instructions say plant it So these, we got 2 mulberry trees. We got 2 mulberry trees and 2 persimmon trees. So we got, no, 3 persimmon trees. Pocket. I don't know if that'll focus on him or not. He got in my pocket and he is chilling, bro. Ollie's chilling. Probably didn't hear anything I said. I said I gotta mark these things so they won't get cut down when we cut grass with the lawnmower. So if you got any suggestions on how to mark them, put it in the comments. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 this morning and 7 yesterday. Out of 14 trees planted, only got bit by 1 fire ant. Even had an hour nap. It's crazy he can sleep while I'm riding around on the tractor. I just filmed a little short when I was planting that second to last tree of him sleeping in my pocket. So I'll load it. I'll load it up on YouTube or something here in the next hour or 2. While I'm editing the big video, I'll put that short up and you can, y'all should be able to see it. And then you can wait for the long video to come out. I'll put this thing down in low or medium since we're full of water. I'm gonna go a little slower. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Asian persimmons, but one of my buddies at work, Billy Soda Chan, I might be saying his name wrong, but he used to bring them to work. Man, they're delicious. I think he had a bunch of them planted at his house up in Yazoo City. They say this is one of the most important parts, getting that dirt to settle around those roots. I'll come back. I'm gonna hit them all with about half a bucket, and then I'll come back this afternoon and hit them again, or maybe in a couple hours. And tomorrow, I know it's crucial to water them a lot that first year. After you get them planted, you got to keep them watered good. And I don't know how it is with you guys. I've probably planted trees too. But my experience is when you buy a tree from like Lowe's or Home Depot or whatnot, they usually survive about 2 years. And then they die. I'd be interested to what kind of experience y'all had with them. I've had some that last 3-4 years and then they end up dying. So I've noticed with this company, all the ones they sent out, they chop the top off of them. So I'm guessing that that kills all the tree system above. That kills everything above ground basically, and lets the tree focus on growing new roots all season this year. So it's just at the end of spring, or really the beginning of spring, kind of, because we just had our last frost. Beginning of summer maybe, we just had our last frost like last week. Dipped down to 25 degrees. Killed all my blueberries, I think. Every single blueberry I had on the bush just froze overnight. That's my fault. I should have done something to save them. But yeah, my experience with trees is about 3 years, 4 at the most, from a big box store, and then they end up just dying. And I don't know if the tree itself is already mature enough that it can stabilize itself for 3 years before it starts relying on the new ground, or what? You would think that if it made it 3 years, it would keep going, but that's my experience. Within the first 3 years, they usually all die. This is the first time I've ever ordered from Tennessee Nursery. So we're going to try them out and see what happens. I think we got 14 trees total. We're going to see how many of them make it. This one was planted in like lots of clay. Oh, you can see it. You can see it settling down. That's good. I'm interested about this one. This is the only one that's in sand. But I know lots of plants love sand. My uncle always grew his garden. And in his backyard, it was like, well, it was very sandy and had a lot of gravel in it. It still had dirt in it as well, but it was very sandy and had a lot of gravel. And his garden used to thrive in there. I guess the plants didn't really have anything they needed to fight against to get nutrients. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff growing in there. But man, he had a nice garden. Alright, we got 3 trees left to water. And then we're probably going to go put up a little Arc Raiders. Maybe play a game or two while we get a break in. And then we'll probably play a couple games of Arc Raiders while we take a break, and then we got to get in the shop and start cutting some templates out. I got some I think it's 3/8 or 1/2 inch steel plate. I think it's actually half. I think I got some 1/2 inch steel plate we got to cut some templates out of for some posts, some metal posts. We're going to be putting up a shed, and we need some bases welded to the post so we can bolt them to the anchor bolts in the concrete. So we're going to work on that after we play us a couple games of Ark. If there's new people in here that don't really know me, I do all kind of stuff, but I love doing all kinds of different stuff. I love to shoot guns. You can see the shooting range right down there behind the tractor. I love to shoot guns. Love to build stuff, like to fix stuff. Fish, love to catfish. Don't get to do it as much as I want to, but love to catfish. I think I would like to bass fish if I knew how. I don't know how. I've caught one bass in my life by accident. Well, I take that back. I've caught a handful over the years, but I've never caught one on purpose, like while I was bass fishing. It's always been me catfishing or just fishing in the river with a cork and a worm or a minnow or something and accidentally got a bass. I've never been bass fishing and caught a bass while I was trying to. I've gone and had like strikes, like using topwater frog or something like that, and had like an awesome strike, but I've never caught a fish while I was doing it. And I'm sure it's just me. I just don't know how to bass fish. But I know a few people that are good at it. I just need to make the time and ask them if they'll take me out and teach me. Matter of fact, one of the guys from work has a YouTube channel, and I think they go bass fish on it. They catfish a lot, but I think they bass fish on it too. But I don't know. You know how it is. Everybody has their families and their things that they're trying to take care of and get done. It's not like it was back in the olden days. I say olden days like I'm old. I'm 42, I think. But I think that's what's wrong with a lot of the world today. Everything's become maximum efficiency and maximum profit. So everybody's growing up in that environment, so they feel like it when they're at home. They have to do the same thing. So you got companies that are, and rightfully so, that's how they make money, and that's how their employees get paid. But you got these companies that are practicing all these efficiency programs that have been discovered or created in Japan or Asia or whatever, and they're like, hey, you got to produce X amount of units in X amount of minutes, and there's no alternative, you know, and they try to squeeze every millisecond out of and every single little ounce of efficiency out of everybody at the place. And I don't know, it wasn't like that in the past. I think we're over focused on it, and it's taken a lot of stuff from us that our past generations had. Then we're stuck in a cycle at that point, so we just continuously try to get maximum production out of our entire lives until we retire, and then we try to sit back and enjoy the peacefulness and the calmness. But at that point you're already trained for maximum efficiency, so then you get retired and you don't know what to do because you think you have to move all the time. 24/7. You think you got to be going. Any of you guys play video games? I know most people my age don't play games anymore, but a lot of y'all do. Hit me up in the comments. I play Oculus Quest or MetaQuest. I play on there. I play PC, and I have a PlayStation, but I don't know how to work it. On PC, I usually play like Warzone. Usually Warzone. Usually if some of my buddies play Warzone, I'll play with them. But I just got Ark Raiders the other day, and I played it an hour or two, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and I'm enjoying it right now. I know I'm late on the bandwagon, but I'm enjoying it. I hadn't figured it out yet, but I'm having fun getting wrecked by other teams and them taking all my shit.